What's going on, guys? Alex here, doing a contest entry to the Vinylverse's 100 subs contest. I'm a fairly new subscriber, so please forgive me. But yeah, his is all about going live and doing live albums, and I thought that was just such a great idea, so I had to get in on this. He said to show at least one of your favorite, show one of your favorite live albums, but he was letting you show more if you wanted, so I'm going to show two. I've been a little bit cheeky with one of them though. I'll explain why later, but first up I want to show maybe the first live album I ever bought, but this was my introduction, my personal introduction to jazz music, and that's Louis Armstrong and his All-Stars in concert at the Pasadena Civic Auditorium. I know that's quite a mouthful, but yeah, there it is. The first live album I ever bought, my introduction to jazz music. So I had to show this album. As you can see, there's some ring wear, but it was like that when I bought it anyway. Do like Louis Armstrong quite a bit, so I had to give that a shout. The second one I'm going to show is a little bit on the cheeky side. It's not an unofficial recording because you didn't want us to show them, but if there's anything I would like to go and see other than music live, it's stand-up comedy. So I have this, Eddie Murphy Comedian. This is a live comedy show he recorded. Really good stuff, actually, quite funny. I mean, I tried to make it as a stand-up comedian at one point, believe it or not, but they told me I kept sitting down too much, so it wasn't going to work. Yeah, so they're the two live albums I wanted to show. There's a few more I could have shown, but they're just the two I went with. Next up was to share a concert experience. So, outside of festivals, honestly, I've only really been to two. First one I went to was China Crisis, and the second one was this band, Soons. There wasn't really any trouble at either of them. I mean, the only thing really was with Soons, people were hyped up because it was a high energy sort of gig, more because they're sort of electronic, shoegazy, psychedelic sort of band. So it was quite high energy, and there's people, there's someone. This didn't happen to me, but it was a day trip out with work, and one of the songs came on that was quite bassy and just like, and then some guy just comes up to my boss and starts doing this right in his face. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, no trouble at any gigs really. I mean, me and my friend Cookie, who came with me to the gig to Soons, tried to sneak our way right up to the stage, but we kind of got lost in the crowd a little bit. I know, not very exciting, but I kind of go to gigs where there's no trouble at all, so I'm sorry. But yeah. And the third question is bands or artists you would have liked to have seen live. Well, I'm going to go with bands. I would have loved to have seen Queen live, but Freddie Mercury's Queen, not Adam Lambert's Queen. Because from what I've heard, Freddie Mercury was one of the biggest, or one of the best live performers you ever would have seen. So I would have loved to have seen him live. Marvin Gaye I would have loved to have seen live. Beastie Boys maybe I would have liked to have seen live. I think that would have been a great gig, man. That would have been fantastic. I'm trying to think who else I would have liked to have gone and seen, but outside of Queen, there's no bands that are really higher than that. Like, well, the other one is bands you missed the chance to go and see. So, Arcade Fire, really, someone who was quite close to my boss at the time, said he could get backstage passes to Arcade Fire, but we never got them. So I guess that's technically the closest I've ever got to not seeing a band live, even though it would have been cool to see Arcade Fire. But yeah, very quick video. That's my entry. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description below. I'm a new subscriber, like I said, but after checking out some of your videos, Vinylverse, you have some great stuff, very good taste. So, and I did notice that you played Genesis. I think was it Seconds Out you played in your live video? But yeah, I'm a big Phil Collins fan. But yeah, anyway, I know you're about vinyl, but that's what I'm playing. I know, exciting, right? Anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it. So once again, thank you for checking out my entry. I would like to remind everyone that I have a 100 subs contest going on as well, so check out my contest video as well. But Vinylverse, congratulations on 100 subs. Here's to 100 more, and many more to come as well. So with that, it's Alex checking out again. Peace.